Have you ever started a workout program fired up, only to feel burned out, beat up, or completely off track just a few weeks later? Have you ever cleaned up your diet, started training in the gym, did everything you thought you were supposed to do, but your motivation took a different route? Well, you're not lazy, and you're not alone. In fact, research shows that over 50% of the people who start a new diet or exercise program quit within the very first month. You're not unmotivated. You need more recovery. In this video, I'm going to show you how to become the other 50% who are successful by staying consistent and motivated. Because I want to save you years of frustration, downtime, and mistakes I've seen so many people make chasing those same goals. For years, I struggled with training cycles constantly interrupted by sickness, joint pain so bad I could barely walk, sleep apnea, and my share of injuries. But at 63, I'm still at it and in the best shape of my life. My name is Art Boss, and I've competed in the sport of strongman for over 11 years, and I've been coaching it to men, women, and children for almost 20 in groups and one-on-one. What I'm going to show you today is very critical to your success, because the biggest mistakes in today's age of information is thinking that the diet and exercise routine, or even that new supplement everyone is raving about, will work the same for you, because it won't. Regardless of whether you're training strongman or just regular gym training, focusing on the subtle cues your body gives you is a must. Not just muscle soreness, something much deeper. The question I'm going to ask you is the same question I ask my clients. How do you measure your recovery? And if you're like the majority, your answers are going to be one of three. I'll go by how I feel, I'll go by how I slept, or I go by muscle soreness. And there's really nothing wrong with any of those answers. But it's not enough, because here's what actually happens. Stress starts building under the surface, silent and invisible, and you don't see it coming until you feel completely flat. No motivation, or worse, something goes wrong. The real problem is something called allostatic load. Your allostatic load is the total cost stress is placing on your body right now. Chronic high allostatic load isn't just fatigue. In fact, research links it directly to accelerated aging, metabolic syndrome, cardiovascular disease, and even depression. This isn't about being sore. This is about knowing how your body is adapting on a daily basis. Every system in your body, from digestion to hormones, are impacted by your nervous system. And every workout you do is stress. Not just one system, on many at once, and it stacks with your sleep, your nutrition, your relationships, even your mental load. Your autonomic nervous system is really the master switch to everything. The on or go switch is the sympathetic, the fight or flight, the training, the intensity, the stress, the output. The off switch is the parasympathetic, the rest and digest, the recovery, the repair, the restore, the input. A healthy system moves freely between the two of them. You train, then you recover. But when stress builds too long, you get stuck in the sympathetic state. And that's when recovery breaks down completely. And here's something most coaches won't tell you. When you're new to training, your body screams at you when it's overloaded with soreness, fatigue, loud signals. But the longer you train, those signals start to get quieter. And it might feel like a badge of honor. And there's really nothing wrong with that. But you have to start looking a little closer at the subtle warning signs, because instead of the soreness, the first sign is getting sick, tweaking something, or even burning out. The key here is you can't fix what you can't measure. And the solution is simple. You stop guessing and you start measuring, because you can't fix what you can't see. HRV, or heart rate variability, tells you just how ready your nervous system is before your body shows it. And every morning, right after getting out of bed, I take 2 minutes to gather my readiness score, which tells me exactly how my body is prepared for that day. Easy, quick, and no guessing at all. Just real data, simplified on a simple scale of 1 to 10. A score of 1 to 6, and you must prioritize recovery that day. A score of 7 to 10 lets you know your body has fully adapted and is ready to go. This is your best and most in-depth data to understand whether that new exercise program, dietary change, or sleep hack you implemented is actually working. Now, the question is, how do you do that? Right now, there are only 2 solid options. One is what I use, and that's the Polar H10 with Elite HRV app. It's very accurate, easy to use, and at around $100 is a solid choice. The Garmin Forerunner series, which is a wrist-based option and more expensive at around $200, is the second option. If I had to pick one, and I do because I use it every single day, the Polar H10 with Elite HRV is tough to beat for the price. So now you've got the score. What do you actually do with it? Well, you adjust. High readiness day, you understand this is your window to push and get after it. If tomorrow is a high output day, treat today like a low score day, if that makes sense. Protect the window. If the score is between 7 and 10 and you're feeling motivated, then you know it is most likely a mental thing and not a physical thing. A low readiness day, it's time to pull back. But pulling back doesn't mean doing nothing. It means shifting your body into a state where it can actually rebuild with active recovery, like breath work, light training, or a shorter session than usual, cold water therapy if it's not a training day, sauna time, one of the best recovery accelerators available, sleep, and a hydration focus. You cannot out-train for recovery. Muscles don't grow when you train. They grow when you recover. And if your nervous system is overloaded, you're not recovering. And if you're not recovering, you're not growing. You can use your HRV scores to gauge just how your body is responding to the tweaks you're making in your diet, your exercise program, and your sleep to truly understand if it is working for you. Just keep track, because success leaves clues. Start paying attention not just to how you feel, but to what your body is actually telling you. Get the Polar H10, download the Elite HRV app, give it 2 weeks, and you'll never train blind again. Make sure to get my free HRV morning protocol cheat sheet, my complete daily readiness system, on one page. It's as easy as going to the link in the description or the pinned comments down below. Download it, print it, use it every morning. It's completely free. And if you want to go deeper into breath work, the most powerful tool I use to control my nervous system before, during, and after training, that video is coming up next. You won't want to miss it. Smash that like button if this opened your eyes, drop a comment, I read every single one, and hit the subscribe button for more of this every week. And remember, the game is always changing. Stay strong.